Find the volume of a closed Hoberman sphere with a diameter of 9.5 inches. You need to look up and find the volume of a sphere, any sphere, is 4/3 times pi times r cubed. And then when you find this equation, you see that it's for r, but you see that this is the diameter. So if I want the radius, I need to divide that diameter by 2. So I'm doing 9.5 divided by 2 equals 9.5 divided by 2 equals 4.75. So now I have my radius is 4.75 inches. Take that number, plug it into my equation. So the volume is 4/3 times pi times 4.75 cubed. Order of operations, parentheses first. I can't do anything inside of them, they're just there to hold that number together. After parentheses, exponents. I have to apply the 3 to that whole number. 4.75 raised to the exponent 3 equals. And my calculator is giving me a long number. 107.17875. And that's going to be multiplied by pi, and it's going to be multiplied by 4/3. So on your calculator, to raise something to the third power, you might have an x to the third button, or you may have a box with a little box above and after it, or you may have an x to the y button, or you may have a caret or chevron button. So there are 4 different ways that I've seen on calculators that you can use to get an exponent of 3. So on this calculator, it has the chevron button right there. On this calculator, it's actually y to the x instead of x to the y. And on this calculator, it's also y to the x. So my problem's not done because I haven't gotten it down to just one number. I'm going to leave that number in my calculator, and I'm going to multiply it by 4/3 and by pi. So I still have that in my calculator. So I times by 4 ABC 3 equals, and times by pi. I'm going to use 3.14 for pi. 3.14 equals. Now I have my answer. That's the number that's written on my calculator. do not expect you to write that entire number out. If you are not told where to round it, a good place to round it is 2 places after the decimal point. Going back to the original question as it's written in the book, it says round to the nearest whole cubic inch. So that means I want to round it to the ones place, which tells me I need to look at the number after the decimal to tell me, does it go up or does it stay the same? The 6 is greater than 5, and that's telling me to round up. So that means that the 8 goes up to a 9. So 448 point whatever becomes 449. Not done yet. It's a word problem. Most word problems need units. So I have to go back and I have to look at what are my units. 4/3 had no units. Pi has no units. R was measured in inches. R is being cubed. So those inches are being cubed. Now I have my answer. The volume of that sphere is approximately 449 cubic inches.